Hello everybody, welcome back to another Fallout video. This is episode 3 of playing, and you guys have been giving me some good tips in the comments, so we're going to jump right back in, and I'm going to figure this game out a little bit more, try to have a little bit more fun with it. I was told to fuck around with some of the online stuff and some other things to get better rewards and learn how to use my VAT system, because I guess I didn't touch my VAT system at all in the last 2 videos. So yeah, let's get right into it.
This is Commander Sofia Zaguer of the USSA. This is an emergency. USSA, come in. Please, come in. There was a malfunction upon re-entry. I repeat, we've crashed somewhere. Crew status unknown. Broadcasting my coordinates. Please hurry.
Alright, so I just completed an event, and now I gotta go to Fort Atlas for this Brotherhood challenge. I had recorded a couple clips, but I have no audio in it at all, besides the game audio, so I might throw in me finishing the event clip, and that's about it. But now we're headed up here, collecting resources on the way. One thing I'm really enjoying about this game is it's just a little bit different than what all the other Fallout games were. I mean, kind of like that. I like this open world online part of it. I mean, obviously most Fallouts have already been like open world, you can run around and do whatever, but
Attention people of Appalachia. This is Paladin Romani of the Brotherhood of Steel, broadcasting from Fort Atlas. You are no longer facing the wasteland. The Brotherhood. You require aid. Join us in building the future. Romani out. Attention people of Appalachia. This is Paladin Romani of the Brotherhood of Steel, Appalachia. Join us in building the future. Romani out. Attention people of Appalachia. This is Paladin Romani of the Brotherhood of Steel, broadcasting from Fort Atlas. You are no longer facing the wasteland alone. The Brotherhood has returned. Our mission is to help you lead a better, safer life, free from the dangers left behind in the wake of require aid. Or if you wish to join us in our mission, find us at Fort
stand for. Oh, somebody else. Wow. Can't speak this morning.
If you're looking to make a difference, you've come to the
And
right
here's
place.
Russell.
Hello, Russell Dorsey, Brotherhood Initiate. Welcome to Fort Atlas. Of course, what you want to know? The Brotherhood of Steel is a... well, I guess you'd call it a military organization. Founded originally out in California around when the bombs fell. We're dedicated to rebuilding society and preserving old technology. Keeping the mistakes of the past from being repeated, you know? One of the members from California could tell you more, I'm sure. Oh, it's an honor. I know that sounds like some recruiting poster nonsense, but really, it is. I finally feel like I'm part of something meaningful. Building a better world alongside other people who've committed their lives to that cause. Sure, sometimes it means doing guard shifts in the rain, but hey, small price to pay for real purpose, right? Pretty sure that's strategic information I'm not supposed to just give out to anybody that asks. What do you need? Looking to sign up? Or just curious? Well, either way, I guess it's not me you want to talk to. Most of the fort's off limits to civilians, but if you're interested, Knight Shin's in charge of the new recruits. He's very serious about protocol and security, so you'll have to speak to him first if you want to get anywhere. Brotherhood's always looking for good tech, if you find any.
Alright, so now we got the information out of him. Let's go on over here to Night Shin. Alright, so here's the guy I
I
need to
have
talk
real
to here.
duties to attend to. The outer perimeter is still unsecured, the provisions aren't properly stowed, and we're awash in hopefuls. I have no time to be babysitting civilians.
Your duties are what I say they are, Knight. Your objections are noted, but this is a direct order from your commanding officer. Help us put on a good face for the local people. We've just moved into their backyard. They're nervous. Show them we mean no harm.
If you insist, Paladin. If there's nothing further, I'll have the completed report on your desk shortly.
I expect nothing less from you. As you were, Shin.
Paladin. Civilians, if you're here with a request for the Brotherhood, get in line. I don't have time for you right now. Knight Daniel Shin, Brotherhood of Steel, 1st Expeditionary Force. We've got important work to do here, so get to the point. That was a Brotherhood matter, civilian, and none of your concern. You're trying my patience, so get on with it.
Fort Atlas is in good hands.
Did he? Initiate Dorsey is supposed to be manning his post at the entrance, not acting as my secretary. I am not known by my initiates for tolerating foolishness, outsider. Persist in that tone, and you will learn how much less I tolerate from civilians.
I love when you can have that asshole tone towards people.
The specifics of our mission are not for discussion with civilians. We're here under orders from Elder Maxon. Stay out of our way, and we won't have any problems. Initiate Dorsey is too trusting, but I can't fault his commitment. Perhaps he sees something in you worth our interest. Are you another aspirant to our order? If you mean that, then you are right. But if that's sarcasm, I recommend you stow it. Immediately. Normally, I'd stick you with the other hopefuls until we decide whether you're worthy. But, if you're serious about joining us, you've got good timing. There's something you could do for me that would help the Order and demonstrate your qualities as a candidate. We've had a number of civilians show up here at Fort Atlas, asking for one thing or another from the Brotherhood. People are afraid, or want something, or looking to involve us in local squabbles. Civilian outreach is not my specialty. There's too much left to do to secure this facility. If you're really interested in helping, save my time. Interview the petitioners, find out what they want, and report back to me.
We'll make Atlas stronger than Fort Defiance ever was.
To be in the Brotherhood is an honor, and a life of service. If that's truly something you want, start here. Perform this duty well, and we can talk about your future.
The fight's just beginning. Stay
Do
disciplined.
this right. Don't make me regret giving you the opportunity. Conduct yourself properly, and we can consider putting you forward as an initiate candidate.
If anything tries to attack,
Easy.
we'll be ready.
So now we just got to talk to some
You
people.
better have something useful to say to me. Oh, can't even come to me himself? What, he needs to requisition some more armor polish? All right, keep it cool, Sean. So, what's he got to say to me? The problem is that a couple of these Brotherhood clowns showed up and took a bunch of my stuff at gunpoint. Now, I'm a peaceful man. I really am. I sure wasn't equipped to deal with armed thugs requisitioning the little I've managed to put together for myself. Never understood the Raiders. I like the quiet life. I don't need much, and I need trouble less. But after this, oh, I get it. I came here to give the Brotherhood a chance to make things right. Else maybe I'd go to Crater and start doing things their way. At least they don't pretend to be the good guys. Hey, thanks.
The settlers
I
want
just
to
needed
do
someone to listen and take me seriously.
You need to understand the past.
I hope you can convince them.
Don't make the same mistakes going forward.
Okay, so everybody's just having problems in this place. There's not a happy soul in this motherfucker, is there? NPC's getting up, he ain't even sitting down.
Look at you. You with these Steel brother fellas? I've been waiting a good spell to talk to them. Well, it's about time. I'd like to die of old age waiting on them. Name's Artnap. So, what's this knight fella sent you for?
The settlers want to
A
be
fair trade's what I want. I've heard stories about these Steel types back in the day.
same mistakes going forward.
They was going around taking things from folks. For the cause, they said. Yeah, like that don't make them raiders too. Well, I ain't got much. I already got to worry about raiders. So, I reckon it's better to make a deal up front. My farm don't produce much. I got some extra. I expect they'll have a use for it. In return, I want these Steel boys and girls to keep raiders away from my farm. Heard a lot of noise they was on our side. So, seems fair. Fair enough. Can't expect more than that. Thank you. You take care too.
So he's having problems with his farm. Tally
Hey.
Lang.
Yeah, you.
You're not even looking at me, lady.
Who do I need to talk to around here? You know, about the guns? You don't look like one of these Brotherhood yahoos. Name's Tally Lane. What's your deal? Who, me? Nah. Nah. Cool as a cryo grenade, me. Definitely. Shin? He the scary guy with the stick up his butt? Alright, shoot. Yeah, that's right. Big shiny guns. Now, all the talk in the area is about these Brotherhood folks with their high-tech toys, and I thought, Tally, you gotta get some of that. For self-defense, of course. Just so me and some of my poor, innocent friends can protect ourselves from all the nasty folks out there. Hey, I get it. Promises backfire all the time. Well, go get him, Tiger.
She's a little bit antsy about some guns. I like it.
Yes? Something I can help you with? I am waiting to speak with a Brotherhood representative. I have no interest in small talk with strangers. Perhaps I spoke too hastily. I can be rather unthinkingly brusque. Dr. Edgar Blackburn, at your service. Are you working with this Night Shin? What has he said to you? I had heard that the Brotherhood possessed advanced technology. As a doctor and a scientist, this was of great interest. My research is always in need of equipment and materials rather difficult to obtain by scavenging and bartering. I came to see if an arrangement could be made, but from what I can see of their operations, they are as yet still in too much disarray. Given the state of my fellow supplicants, I would hypothesize that their needs likely outweigh my own. Thank you. Be well.
So now that we got everything, that doctor was a dick, this guy was cool, that gun lady was cool.
I'm glad we
So let's
got into
report it all back.
I gave you it. Have you finished the task I gave you? Good. Let's get this done. I have the list from their arrival. Give me the high-level overview. The Brotherhood is not a charity, and our mission does not cover providing civilians with equipment to pursue their personal interests, unless the doctor intends to provide that research to the Brotherhood exclusively, and under our supervision, he will get nothing. That shows commendable discipline. Scribe Valdez may have interest if he returns, but if so, he is her problem. That appears to resolve the matter on our end. Next report. We are not mercenaries here to serve as guards for anyone with some goods to trade in payment. I agree. It's bad tactics to involve ourselves in outside disputes. We have enough to do here. Enough about that. What's next?
I'm always going to go against people. I don't know why. It's just like one of my favorite things to do in games.
No. We are not arms dealers.
We have to cut ourselves free from America to rebuild America. Take the old.
There was never any circumstance in which I would authorize weapons to that woman. But your vigilance is noted. Moving on.
Have my eye on you.
Impossible. Whatever happened, it was not us.
I'm never gonna make a name for myself holding down the fort.
That sounds like something Paladin Romani would say. But what he believes is of no concern of ours. Our people did not rob this man. We are not involved, and it should remain that way. That's everything. Against my initial judgment, you have shown that you can take orders and make yourself useful for the Brotherhood. You need to lose those soft civilian instincts, but I will make note of your assistance in my report to Paladin Romani. Should you wish to join our ranks, I will not oppose your enlistment and grant you permission, provisionally, to enter the compound proper. Go to our scribe Valdez. You will need her support as well if you want Paladin Romani's attention.
This guy's kind of an asshole, but that's alright. I'll go ahead and do
Be
that.
vigilant, outsider.
Let's come on out of here.
This is my place. Join up. You need to
Scribe
go through the proper
Valdez.
channels. Hello, civilian. I don't mean to be rude.
But what exactly are you doing up here? Oh, the prospective initiate. The Knight Shin sent you. And I guess we're both in luck. Paladin Romani makes the call on new recruits, but the Knight and I have some influence. It just so happens I'm in need of someone to help me out on a little mission. If you're interested, I can bring you along and put you to work. Do a good job, and I'll send a recommendation your way. How about it? Didn't even have to think about it, did you? Let me give you a quick rundown of the mission before we start. Our new base is littered with old technology, but there's something in particular I want to investigate. It's down in the bowels of this place, a part of Atlas that we've cornered off. I'm not keen on going alone, so I'd like some backup. Any questions before we start? Great. Unfortunately, I need to finish up a few things here. Head downstairs and I'll meet you in a bit.
Make the same mistakes going forward.
So we get to go ahead
Don't
and
mind this clutter. Atlas is a work in progress.
explore this Atlas a little bit more. Different little brotherhoods and whatnot. So it looks like we want to head all the way downstairs. Prescribed Valadez. She just popped out of nowhere, dude.
Good, you're here. So, how do you feel about reading comprehension? I was hoping to start out by sweeping the area for documentation left behind from before the war. Yet you'd be amazed how many people refuse to do it. But enough about that. I'd like to get started. Let's head downstairs and see what we can turn up.
You know, for a second I thought this was gonna be like, I'm like hammering away at killing things, but nope. But we are gonna. Oh. Well, I guess we got boat flies to take care of. Okay, well, there's that. Blood bug. So, I guess I was wrong. There was some enemies to go after. Here's the documentation. Iron focus. Our experiment with the compact ion focus has left it vulnerable to strong feedback during the device. Okay.
My best. This
Cave
must be
cricket.
Dr. Hammond. Atlas's lead
Okay.
scientist. We recovered some of
That
his
wasn't too
holotapes
nice.
and logs in our initial sweep of the area.
Following
This
the
temporary is his
dismissal of Dr. Isaac Hammond, LTC Oberlin has
Even
tasked me with the overseeing of the
I should make
shutdown of Atlas
arrangements for
project.
burial.
So the Atlas project was shut down. This report outlines the state of the project as of its termination. While showing promise in its final trials, the
Here's a
project still has
document.
major stability. Okay. So things weren't going right as they planned. So they had to shut things down. Carrying too much stuff. I'm gonna have to scrap some stuff here in a bit. Atlas Dimension Report number 3. A single use of the Atlas device requires a huge intake of coolant to keep the machine operational. Pumping this coolant through the device during the operation puts a worrying amount of stress on its pipes, pumps, and valves. Repeated usage testing cracks and breakage throughout. Furthermore, the hasty construction of the machine. So they were having a lot of problems.
This is good.
It was like an overload. Let's see what you can
That
tell
should be
me,
enough.
scribe.
Let me take a look. Atlas decommission report. So the project was in bad shape after all? I knew it sounded too good to be true. Fascinating. Wow. This is some seriously classified stuff that I just let you read, isn't it? I wasn't supposed to show you any of this. that's a mature attitude to take. I really appreciate that. There's only so much I can tell you, but I'll share what I feel is relevant. Atlas wasn't exactly an observatory before the war. That was just a front. The military conducted research here. Pretty advanced research. We're down here to investigate and see what's worth salvaging for the Brotherhood. I did ask you to help, after all. It's only fair you're prepared for what you might find. Now, let's follow up on some leads from this report. I'd like to do a quick inspection of some key components that should be nearby. There's probably a terminal around here. If it's still running, we can do a diagnostics test. That will tell us about some of the less accessible hardware. The report mentioned that the machine's intake pump was under a lot of pressure. Let's find the release valve for that and give it a spin, see what happens. Finally, the lower core on this level should have a wiring box. Why don't we take a glance at that to get an idea of the electrical hookups? Should be a simple inspection. You can have point, but I'll be looking over your shoulder the whole way. Take note of the details and we'll discuss how it goes after.
Alright, let's go find these valves and run a test on them. I see one right around here on the corner. Should have upgraded how much I can carry. Well, I don't know why I just tried jumping through a window. Alright. Oh! Well. Someone just blew up on me, lady. Alright, let's examine this wiring box.
Looks like we've got company.
Likely the residence of critters. What was it? These oh. So the bat's lost on is what I'm noticing. Well. Well. So the wiring's bad. That one wanted to blow up on me. Now let's see the terminal.
That does it for the inspection. Let's talk. All right, let's go over the inspection results. The diagnostics check revealed some issues. Flux disruption in the induction loop, intake valves ruptured, and the ion focus? Oh, misaligned. Next, we have the release valve. That went... Well, what was your assessment? It certainly did. I'm going to mark that down as bad. Last but not least, the wiring. The wires were... Yep. I think the warm reception they gave us also points to that. Okay. Well, sorry about the pop quiz, but in general, you're handling yourself well so far. A fair point. We have a saying among the scribes. Through discourse, we gain strength. This wasn't discourse. It was a test. I can't blame you for being upset. I wanted to see if you would pay attention. And I have my answer now. Sorry if I angered you. I'm worried about what our inspection turned up. There are a few parts I'd like to extract and examine in my lab. There's the pressure gauge, the core processor, and the ion focus. They should be upstairs. There's a lot I can learn from examining them, if we can pull them out and get them back to my lab in decent condition. I want to take some notes on the core up there, so I'm going to leave the parts removal to you. Each extraction will be a little different, but in general, you'll want to use a light touch. I want the components in good condition, so please be careful. Any questions, or are you ready to get started? I'm counting on you. Let's see what you can do.
These stairs, haha. Here we are. So here's the ion focus. Inside the container. Let's unhook everything. So I've got the ion focus. Where we came in at. There's a piece up here. Yep. Drop up in here. Now let's take the pressure gauge. Oh, okay. I was like, how the hell do I get in there?
Oh, I thought of one. Can you pick up the induction coil up there on the machine coil?
Alrighty, so we got that. Now we just gotta get this induction coil here. Oh.
What's that? That doesn't sound good.
Please stand clear. This is now a fire zone.
Wow.
Do not be
Almost
alarmed.
died.
Long and will be restored.
There's another one. Wow. What you've done for it, buddy.
Close one.
Okay. Now we got the robots defeated. Talk to Valdez again.
Whatever you did up there, the security system sure didn't like it. Thanks for the backup. I doubt I could have handled that on my own. Now that that's over with, let me take a look at what you've collected. The pressure gauge looks like it's in good condition. The core processor is pristine. Good work on that. The ion focus looks usable. Impressive. The induction coil seems fine. That's a relief. And what is this? This is... Is this ultrasight? Fascinating. This looks like some kind of compact power source. None of the documents, none of the terminals said anything about this. Did this power the whole machine? Fuel of the future. I'd heard the stories, but to think I could hold so much energy in my hands like this? Project Atlas may be beyond our power to repair, but we might have something here. I expected the machine to use a small reactor's worth of energy, but they condensed that into a container I can hold in my hands. I could do a lot with this. You were a big help. I'm sure you have what it takes to be an initiate, and soon. Here, take this letter to Paladin Romani. She'll make the final call on letting you into the Brotherhood, but my wreck may tip the scales. I'm going back upstairs to take a look at these components. I need to catalog our findings. If nothing else, this ultrasight battery has piqued my interest. There's a lot I could learn from reverse engineering it. Oh, I'm giving you access to my private terminal, too. It has all the logs we recovered from when we moved in. After what we just went through, I think you deserve to know more about Project Atlas. Take a look if you get some free time. Thanks again for your help, and good luck with the Paladin.
Alright, now we're done with that. Once it's a story.
Each day in service of the Brotherhood is a step forward.
Ah, you must be the one I've been hearing about. Paladin Layla Romani. What do you need? Well, between this and the report I have from Knight Shin, we can discuss you becoming a member of our order. Consider it carefully. Do you wish to join our ranks? With the recommendations of Knight Shin and Scribe Valdez, I'm willing to consider you for membership. But first, I need to see how you handle yourself without direct supervision. In order to be effective in our operations here, we need to establish positive relations with the people of Appalachia. If we make them see us as a beneficial presence in the area, it will be much easier to secure cooperation in the future. We have reports of feral ghoul attacks on traders and travelers in the southwest forest region, indicative of a nest of some kind. I want you to clear it out. Your reward is that I consider you worthy to join our ranks. Limited intel suggests this is a milk run, perfect for a new recruit. But you're not wrong. We don't know the level of threat. Take this as an additional precaution. We don't know. Our initial reports on the attacks came from a family of farmers, the Putnams, that we passed on the way into the region. I think their sons were rather starstruck when we showed up. I almost expected the older boy to follow us when we left. You should start your search there. They may know more. You can find them at the old Lewis and Sons farming supply. Very well. Do this, and you will be one of us, with all the rights and responsibilities of a full member of the Brotherhood of Steel. Ad Victoriam.
going on back here? Well, that's the end of this Fallout video. Appreciate everybody for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.